that people have joined from different places, Bengaluru, Delhi, of course, Mumbai, and all. In case you want the background, Chennai chapter people, we have the background in the chat box. And yes, before we start, thank you, Vijay. Happy International Coaching Week, everyone. So a few things about today's session. Today's session is, as you know, is about the coaching demo, the flow of coaching supervision demo. Sorry about that. We have 1.5 CC units awarded by the Global for this session. How it goes is like first Srabanji will be giving us a little bit of introduction about the coaching supervision demo, about the framework he's going to follow. Then there's going to be a demo, and then there is going to be breakout room discussion where we will be discussing on the supervision demo we've just witnessed. And a request to all of you, we will not be giving you, we have done away with the ending and opening passwords. Instead, how would we be giving you the CC uses by your presence in the breakout rooms? So please try to be with us throughout, and please try to join the breakout rooms and make the most out of the session. Having known Srabanji, I'm sure it's going to be a very valuable session, all through. And please don't log off. We have a lot of initiatives coming up, which are already started and which are already going to be happening this month. And some are going to be launched, like our reciprocal coaching program, such as season 3 and all. So we'll be having all those details at the end of the session, right? So without much ado, I will be handing over to Krishna to introduce the speaker for session today. Krishna, over to you.
Yeah, good evening, good morning, everyone. It is indeed a pleasure to welcome Dr. Srabanji. It's an honor. Yeah. So he's an executive coach and he has been specializing in the area of behavioral coaching, and he has earned his degree and PhD from IIT Delhi, and he is an MCC from ICF and an accredited coach supervisor from ESIA and a senior practitioner from MCC. So that said, I don't think that we cannot get anybody more qualified for a supervision demo. So very happy that we are having him here. He has over 35 years of professional experience in various corporations heading human resources functions and other strategic assignments. His specialization includes people development interventions, organization design, leadership development, and so on. Yes, he has also worked very closely with board level and leadership level executives in coaching and developmental areas. He has also conducted and developed various competency development centers for senior and middle management, internal coach development programs, skill training, and so on and so forth. I mean, we can still go on about him, but yeah, he has also authored 2 books. One is on competency mapping for superior results, getting the best from your talent, and other is on corporate coaching. So definitely, again, it is our pleasure and honor to have you here, sir. Over to you back, Aruna.
Yes, thank you, Krishna. And before we invite Srabanji to start his session, I would like to run a small poll on how are we with respect to the coaching supervision. So I'm just launching the poll. Be with me. Yes, please. Did you see the? Are you able to see, Krishna?
Yeah.
Untitled poll 4, right?
Poll 1.
Poll 4 is what is indicated, but the title is untitled poll 4. But an ICF coach, other coach, and all this.
No, not that. Not
Yeah,
that.
it's something about a yoga teacher and all coming.
No, it's a different
wondering
one.
whether I'm in the right room.
No. Sorry about it.
Yeah, so
Check what's happening.
Has come.
No. Yeah, I'll start this.
Yeah. Now it's.
Yeah. Sorry.
This sounds more like it.
Yeah.
Aruna, you and me, we can't answer.
Yes. But you can have me, one person who has experienced coaching. So should I close it or still answering? Yeah.
Answered.
Okay. Yes.
We need to wait. We need to wait.
Yes. The second one is going on.
Second one is there.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we can, because there are only 50% who are experienced. So I think they have already answered the second question. So Krishna, should we end?
No. Just hold on a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Aruna.
So I'm sharing the results. You able to see?
Yep.
So it's like a type 54% have experienced coaching supervision and 46 have not. And the other one, are you able to see here, Krishna?
It's only indicating a number of people answered. Answers are not being shown.
Okay, I think I have to share it with you. I'll share it like a screen.
Share results.
Share results like, yeah. No, share results is not helping, Krishna.
Aruna, it showed how many people have answered the.
Yeah, this is what is coming
Yeah.
back.
It comes from the browser actually.
Yeah, it allowed me to deeply reflect on my coaching style, unknown patterns of biases, strengths, create self-awareness, meta process with a focus on coach, client, process, interaction, impact, presence, beautiful. Getting an outsider view of my coaching persona, provides a structure and identifies areas of improvement and direction, natural, meaningful, reflective, helps me knowing our blind spots, very reflective, give a lot of thinking space, reflective, deeper and meticulous observations received, gave me a different insight into my coaching style, safe space for coaches to discuss practically. I think more the keyword that is standing up is reflective, and that's what we are going to witness now. And Srabanji, over to you. I will make you the co-host so that you can show the PowerPoint. Just give me a moment. Okay. Over to you, Srabanji. The floor is all yours.
Yeah, let me see if it is coming. My screen is coming.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just run through simple few slides before I start the demo. So what I'm going to do is just explain what is supervision. For 54% knew it already, so it may be repetition for them. And those are not, so for them it is a new or for them. And then basically many people are sometimes confused with mentor coaching, supervision, almost same or some little different. What is different? I'll talk about that. I'll talk about the 7I model of supervision, which is mostly used in EMCC. So that is the process I'm using in my demo. And then after my demo is over, then there will be reflection and learning. There will be breakout room that Puruna will share you that how the breakout room will work and everything. And then the question answer will be ending with that. But most important for this session is the demo part. And the demo part, we need volunteer because that's what Aruna told me that she has already communicated to all of you. Because many session in other places I have seen people bring some recorded one and show that as a demo, or they do a demo with a person they are already working for a long time. But in this demo, I'm working with somebody of you, some courageous coach who has not, I don't know any of you. And it will be, I just took a challenge to start as a phrase because there's no time for him to know you as a person, to build a trust and that sort of thing, and see how it happens. So go is a natural flow. So whoever is coming as a supervisee, and that volunteer coach will talk about one specific client where he or she has faced some challenges or not sure what is happening with his client or her client, or any place they feel that they have been stuck or they don't know their process is not working. So this is the place what they are trying to discuss that what can be done there. So make sure to keep the confidentiality. Don't take the name of the person. You only say I'm working with a client. He is a so-and-so age, so a male or female. I have done already 6 sessions or 10 sessions or how long I'm working. And then talked about the kind. And then demo will be 30 to 35 minutes. And then we'll have a reflection session and then the question answer. Now, I'm not reading out that, but basically if you can, all of you can read. Most important part is the experience. Engage in a reflective dialogue. If you see, many of you has already said that those are the gone through the supervision, they have seen, it is a basically reflective dialogue. And is a collaborative learning both for the coach and as well as the supervisor. Supervisor and supervisor both are learning for this supervision. And ideally, at the end of the day, the coach take from the session what is important for him to take forward for next coaching journey with that client and other clients. So basically looking at his own journey, how it is being effective, what he need to change or to need to improve or to improvise, or what are the area he needs to be conscious about while dealing with the present client who he or she is talking about, or other clients on which he is engaged with. Briefly talking about the mentor coaching versus coaching supervisions. In the mentor coaching, we work with ICF competencies, and then we say, okay, this competency, if you have to show, then you have to do like this, and this is the what you have done. So this is the way that you know that. So basically in the mentor coach, we always observe your coaching, and based on the coaching, we give a feedback and how you could then do better, or how this competency can be displayed in your sessions. Whereas in coach's supervision is a purely reflection, no feedback, no observation the supervisor share. It is basically create a platform for reflection. Supervision will be most successful as much a reflective space the supervisor can make in the process. In a mentor coaching, we basically you're extending your capability as a coach. Whereas supervision, we are expanding your bandwidth. You are expanding your capability. In the mentor coaching, we are focusing on what we should do, how we should do. So we are more working the methodology and the part. And as a mentor coach, we always say, okay, this is the what you could have done differently. This is what you should be doing. This is what you do. That sort of thing. Whereas here we are focusing more on the who is a person, who is a client here. Now, whenever you do coaching, also you do the focus on the who is your client in front of you. But here purely on the who, the client in front of you. That is the focus, not on that process part. In the mentor coaching, we are trying to work on the coaching skills and tools to develop that competency. Whereas in the coaching supervision, we are more focusing on the perspective. Through the reflection process, we are exploring different perspectives and what are the resources the coach had, or what are resources the coach can use in his coaching journey. In a mentor coaching, whenever you do, the purpose is how we can do better. Whereas in the supervision, we are trying to see how we can be different, how I can do better, what more I can do so. So more focus on doing better, doing different, and moreover, how I can show up my client onwards for that. Am I clear? Any question at this stage, or I move on?
Srabanji, there is a question here
by
Mr. Baburaj. Can you explain the difference between extend and expand?
Yeah.
This extending capability and expanding capability.
Yeah. May I hold it? Because now what is happening is in the mentor coaching, we see the skill level of the coach. And through the mentoring process, observation and feedback, we are extending skill level or capability. In the coaching supervision, we are more focusing in the increasing is the branding. Is looking that whole perspective in totality, not a microscopic looking at each pieces. So you're looking at the big bandwidth of the whole process, whole journey, whole coaching, what is happening now and here. So that is the expanding capability.
Yep.
Okay. Coaching, mentor coaching, more on the focus on the knowledge. In the supervision, we are more focusing on creating awareness. Now, I'll talk about 7I model. Now, what is happening is there's a coach, there's a supervisor. Say in this situation, I'm the supervisor. Now there will be one volunteer coach will come from you, all the careers coach are sitting here. And whenever this coach bring to session one client with whom he is dealing. So we are interacting what is happening between the coach and client. And also, I am also interacting with the coach, and there is interaction is going between supervisor and the coach. Okay, the 7I models, what is happening? They are 7I. I'll explain all the 7Is one by one. Just you can take a peek of it by your mobile. So whenever you are going for a reflection session, you can correlate that what I am doing and which I am focusing on. Quickly, you can take a photograph. So on a mobile or whatever maybe, or you can take a screenshot and share. Krishna can share that, or Runa can share it afterwards. Now, the first time we are talking of a client, and supervisor and supervisee, both of us are talking about the understanding who is the client in this situation, what client you are talking about, how he looks like, how you feel like, what is this context. I is trying to understand the client and his context. In the second I, the supervisor is asking the coach what he is doing with the client, how his coaching intervention with the client. So here the coach is discussing what is going on between he and the client, what exactly he has done, what are the things, what session they have gone through, when they were doing the coaching, what is going on, what are the things he's understanding, what are the things the client can share. So basically, Here the client is sharing, here the coach is sharing about his client, what are the things in his coaching journey with this client, what is happening. In third eye, we try to see what is happening between the client and the coach. What is the relationship? What is happening? Are we in the same pedal, or there is a difference in pedestal, or whether the client is engaged or the coach is engaged, or who is disengaged, or what level dance is going on, what type of connection they are built up. So that relationship is being explored in I3. When go to I4, then the supervisor asking the coach and developing the awareness. So while you are doing the client, I'll ask some questions as a supervisor. I'll ask some questions to create a new awareness on the coach. What is happening with you? Why you are doing this, and why you have not done this? When you have done that, how it is worked, how is landed on the client. So all this discussion is basically building the awareness on the coach about what is happening in his coaching process. In I5, we are working between the supervisor and the coach within ourselves. What is happening between us? As you are sharing about the class, what is happening between coach and the supervisor? So here we'll explore that relationship happening this supervision session. What type of relationship we build up? What type of dynamics is happening between us? In the I4, we are talking about the relation dynamics between the coach and the client. In I5, dynamics between the supervisor and the supervisor. In I6, as a supervisor, I'll share my reflection, what I'm getting from the whole this conversation, what I'm feeling, what I'm experiencing. So that I'll share as my reflection for client to notice that whatever I'm as a supervisor noticing, whatever you are discussing, the coach is discussing on this. And then, and the 7, the systemic aspect, we try to see in overall, what is the client? What are the system involved? Who are the stakeholders? What are the system on which the client is operating? What are the influential for his client decision? Or any other people beside the client can impact him or her. So this is the more of a systemic aspect we explored that. So this is the 7I. In the process, you will just observe that I'll move from one eye to another eye to another eye, and I end up with the I7. Is it clear to very quickly do I gone through? But when you observe, you can see that. Any comment, any question?
Not at this juncture.
Okay, now we are going for the demo. So as you said, like Arunaji has already communicated, it will be volunteer. Some courageous coach has to volunteer. So who are the people are getting volunteer? Just be relaxed and come and just enjoy the process. And who is volunteering?
Aruna, you are on.
You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. Srabanji, I was trying to say that should we all go off camera when you're doing the demo?
Yeah, only me
Like
and
the
that
usual one.
and the
Yeah.
coach will be only on the spotlight.
Sure. There are two people, Miss Divya Sripada and Mr. Sudhakar P. So you can choose whomever.
Whoever wanted to take,
Both of them.
will ask them who wanted to volunteer first. I'll go with that.
So if I have to say my order, I think Divya was the one who reached out to me first.
Okay, so I'll go with Divya.
But Sudhakar, you still get a chance next time. So just
Okay, if I have a time at the end, then we can have another short session.
Sure. So I request all the participants to go off camera, please. Now is the floor for Srabanji and Divyaji.
So I'll stop sharing then. Yeah. So I think you bring that Divya on my spotlight.
Yeah, Krishna. Okay.
Hi.
And
Hi,
both of
Divya.
them, we can
Can you
highlight
see me?
Srabanji also, right?
You can see me?
Yeah.
Yes,
it is fine.
I can.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I can.
Thank you, Divya, for volunteering yourself. It is really courageous to come that.
I feel like a lab rat now.
No,
My
I'm
first
thankful, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
And I really feel like, I took a challenge. I don't know you. I don't know what is the context, but I try to see what best I can do so that all other participants get best our conversation and try to understand how do supervision help coaching practice, right? So that is my objectives. It is not nothing good or bad. Question is how this reflection process is going on, right? In mentor coaching said, okay, you tick, 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 and not tick, tick, tick. There's nothing tick, tick, tick. So it is a just free floating discussion. So just be comfortable and be anything you wanted to share before I start the process? Anything you would like me to do different? Anything you are concerned about, or you want to take space or take some breathing or something, or are you okay to start with quickly?
I'm okay to start, Srabanji. Thank you for asking.
Okay, you tell me, Sraban. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, you tell me. Okay, Divya, what case or what is the case what we like to explore today in today's supervision session? Thank you, Divya. Thank you very much for being courageous and join this reflection process.
Thank you, Sraban.
Okay,
Very reflective. Thank you so much.
Okay. Back to Aruna.
Yeah, that's our mastery in supervision session. And yeah, and Divya, hats off to you for your courage and showing all that vulnerability here.
Thank you, Aruna. Thank you, Sraban.
Yeah, everyone can turn on their cameras now, please. We are now putting you all in breakout rooms. We'll be giving you 10 minutes maximum. So I've put 2 questions in the chat box. I will put the questions again. So please discuss about these things, and then at the end of the breakout room exercise, we request one of you to share what happened in the breakout room, what have been the insights, what were the takeaways from this session, what have you observed. So yes, please, you can all come onto the camera now. And Krishna, I'll put the questions in the chat box and I'm putting it. How did the supervisor took the coach into reflective space? What were the instances during the session? And then what were those moments which helped coach identify her blind spots and strengths? Please note it down. And I'm opening the breakout rooms. Good luck all for your discussions. How do you feel?
Divya will give you the reflection afterwards, because after the other people shared everything, so
Yeah.
Divya will give her reflection. What is?
And I think I will have to tell her that to be ready with the reflection, right?
Because after that, groups that they share, then whatever she can share. Hard points of.
That was one powerful session. It was very good. So while we invite a participant, I mean, one representative from each group to come and, present whatever insights or whatever they could do. Meanwhile, Krishna, can we also have photos while they're sharing?
Yeah.
Our group, the rest of the group have not come back.
Okay.
Yeah, I would request anybody, whoever has come back, to turn on the video if possible.
Yes, please.
Are you going to take it in parts rather than the whole group?
Yeah.
Krishna, is my video audible? I mean, visible, sorry.
No.
Some problems with my camera today. Okay. Can you give me like one moment?
Lots of blackouts happening, Vijay, all over.
Not of this kind. Yeah, just give me. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah. Can you see me now?
No. Yeah.
Now, yes.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
So, Krishna, are you able to capture?
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So meanwhile, we'll request whoever group is present in full numbers, and then by now everyone must have joined back, right? So can you please share whatever happened, the discussions, the gist of the discussions? The 2 questions, right, in the chat box. One is, how did the supervisor, what do you think? How did the supervisor took the coach into the reflective space? What did you observe? So this is question number 1. And then what were those moments which, helped coach identify their blind spot or strengths or any insights? Like we had seen a couple of moments there during the session. So, yes, please. Who's going to come first?
Yeah, I'd like to go first.
Thank you, Kenneth.
That's okay. Yeah. So I think we had time to be able to reflect on the first question. So I'll just very quickly put those points across. What the supervisor did to take the coach to the reflective space. I think the questions, particularly about the coaching session and sort of exploring that part, helped. But it immediately also went into allowing the coach to reflect on herself. As soon as that happened, I think the group agreed that there was a lot of insights that were coming in for the coach herself on her process. Sraban also maintained as a supervisor the focus on the coach's reflection, not looking to add in his own flavor right away. Sraban brought that in towards the end, as he'd shared in the 7-eyed model, on the supervisor's reflection only coming towards the end. And there was also another view that Ilan had shared, was the supervisor really acted as a coach, in that sense, allowing for the coach here, which is Divya, to have a free thought process around her approach with her clients and be able to talk through that, not leading it in any way at the start. There was also a lot of reflection that he brought out through silence. He maintained moments of silence, almost to the point where some of us we felt tempted to perhaps answer the question on behalf of the coach and say that, okay, we should actually give the answer here, perhaps if we were the supervisors ourselves. But Sraban resisted that urge and allowed for that silence to persist, held that space very well. And it allowed for the coach in this case to understand where they were perhaps leading the conversation with their clients and sort of what was going on. So there was tremendous insights that Divya was able to get out of the session itself.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I can go next if you allow me.
Sure, please.
So first of all, coach participation was very, very active and alive. Okay, and she started putting the things. I felt it is as is. She was not trying to do anything. Sugarcoating her. But the way how supervisor reflected, again, I echo with what I heard from my other friend just now.
Kenneth,
It was very, very silent, and it was an extended pause. I was also very curious why he's taking that much of time between his asks. But that actually helped the coach to reflect and then respond. So he was trying to see what she is dealing, and the way how the supervisor asked very few why questions. I think not hardly one or two, but I felt it's a very, very insightful. And as a personally, I haven't seen this supervision session demo anytime, and I really would like to acknowledge the supervisor and the coach to making this happening along with the group, the Chennai group. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have Pradeep here who raised his hand. Pradeep, would you want to go next?
Yeah, so the observations we have had in our group was obviously we would like to thank Divya for coming forward and sharing her situations very openly and frankly. So I think that was one of the, she herself was in our breakout room, and the composure of the supervisor is something which we observed. We all of us felt that the kind of balance, and some of other groups have already mentioned about the pause and silence, very well used, and throwing up some of the keywords and helping the coach to reflect. I think that is something which has been very well done by the supervisor. So and we also felt that the beginning of the sessions, it was done because I am attending a supervision session for the first time, but it is done as we do in a coaching session, asking the coachee to explore what more you can share, and all that steps and process have been followed, but used pause and silence very well. These were, and at the end of the day, I think Divya was able to get what she was struck, and some of those patterns also has been really come out of the discussion. That's what we felt.
So anyone else from the other groups would like to share anything? Okay, if not, we can ask Divya to give her reflections. How did she feel and what was her experience? Divya?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Sraban. This is my first supervision session, and you gave me such a lot of time to reflect. And you held the process so beautifully, and how I seek permission and closure for myself, and how valuable the structure can be. And I really appreciate how you helped me reflect without judgment. And what I'm taking forward from this session is that it's a small shift, but maybe it might help support my sustainability as a coach in the longer run. So yeah, looking forward to that. Thank you everyone for letting me be vulnerable and candid, and it's a great experience for me in this coaching supervision. Thank you everyone.
So
Good, very good.
yeah, I'll be there's a question about the CCUs. I'll be posting the Google feedback form. Thanks, Krishna, for the session and for the question and reminding us. Anyone else, any question to either the participant, the volunteer coach, or the supervisor?
Oh, so yeah, I would like to say, I mean, the very way Sraban took us through the 7-eyed model was a masterclass, no doubt about it. Yeah, so he took us through each phase so beautifully. It was seamless. So that was wonderfully done.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So here it is. I'm putting the Google form in the chat. So please fill it up and submit it to us for your CCUs. Now I hand over the mic or the floor to Baburaj Nair. He will tell you about, he will share with us about the initiatives our chapter is having in future. and also currently having much more beyond the L&D sessions. And also, Babu Anna, I request you to say thanks to all the participants and learners.
The last leg of it. And first of all, thank you very much for all of you being here for this L&D webinar and also participating in such an interesting and enriching session. And ICF Chennai Chapter, we call it as a 𝒂𝒂𝒊𝒏𝒈 Chennai Charter Chapter, is all of you know that what we are doing. But out of all the programs, what I wanted to, analyze, showcase is three specific actions. One is that on the, what we call it as a book review, what we call it as a book pulse, which helps people to do specific coaching related books and bring it back to the community. And the number two is coaching and research. So because research actually helps coaching to be more profound and evidence-based, and it helps the business to really have more business in the coaching area. So that's the second initiative which we have. And then the third one, both of these things which we have created a platform called Coachability. And Coachability is a platform where we are also requesting the participants or the members and associates of the chapter to bring new tools, techniques, best practices in coaching and give it as a gift to the other members and associates. And it's all these three things are moving quite well. And besides definitely the blog and other things which we are having. And so this is in a nutshell, I wanted to talk about it. And I look forward all of your presence during the ICW week, which is going to happen on 17th of this month. And I'm sure that we have two sessions. One is on experience sharing, and second one is a panel discussion. And panel discussion is very interesting because there is an NLP, TA, as well as mind, body, and soul kind of alignment professors are available on this particular program. And I hope all of you will be there and also share this information to other friends and colleagues. Thank you very much once again to all of you, and a special thanks to Dr. Sraban as well as Divya for being here, and also to the other volunteer who could not spend the time. Thank you very much for him also. And enjoy the time. Good night. Shubhratri. Namaskar. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for joining. Thank you.